Is it I can jump into another relationship. It's almost like I'm ignoring the previous relationship so I don't grieve. I've already signed up to an expensive online dating site because I feel like, why should I sit here and waste one more day on him? I either do this or I flight, as in leave literally a big trip for the week. Tina, okay, get off the freaking dating site, girlfriend. Seriously, stop it. All right, let me help you with that, Tina. Number one, yes, of course you can swap out people, and yes, that will push down feelings, and that's a great way of just stopping feelings if you want to just go into another intoxicating, chaotic relationship that's going to end up bad and you'll end up hurt and then you'll go and date again. Or you can stop for a bit, feel the feelings, and actually be more healthy in the next choice that you do. Going to an expensive online dating site is a waste of money. That is not going to guarantee you anything. You have an attachment style. You pick the person you want, and that person that you pick next will be exactly like the person you just left, and the person before them, and the person before them, because you have a picker and your brain selects in milliseconds. You meet people and your brain scans within seconds. Are you safe? Are you familiar? So your brain is looking for familiarity. The second your brain goes, yep, you are familiar enough to me, they're in. And here's the problem with that. If you pick somebody who abandons and rejects you, if you pick somebody who's a workaholic, an alcoholic, if you pick somebody who always has affairs, your brain's going to pick that for you again. Not because you want that, but because that is familiar, and your brain is scanning fast and furious for familiarity. You have to learn to slow your brain down. You have to learn to date in a tempo that will help you stay on your prefrontal cortex so that you can make discerning decisions. In my membership, we talk about this a lot. And in fact, I just did a workshop for my ladies called Dating Like a Diva, where I teach women how to go back out dating again using their attachment style to help them and guide them in having better dating outcomes than they have historically, because otherwise it can be a hot mess. But sweetie, an expensive online dating site is just putting a band-aid on a broken arm. The arm is still broken, the band-aid's not fixing it, but now you can focus on something shiny for a bit until it stops being shiny and you hurt again. So be careful in doing that, ladies. And it can feel good in the moment because now I'm not in pain, right? I don't have to deal with my pain. Now I can focus on something else. I don't have to deal with the hard stuff. But the problem with that is you fix nothing, and the likelihood is you are going to come across more issues in the not so distant future because you haven't dealt with the issues. So you just have to be really, really careful, okay? Because that could be setting you up for failure.